Okay, good morning, Rocio. How are you? So I told you I was going to show you how to do this. Make this into a worksheet that your kids are going to be able to use. Um, so the easiest way I think to do it, and this way, this will preserve like all the pictures and everything on the worksheet, is like I said, to put it into the Google Slides, which I know you said you don't want to do a spreadsheet or no, spreadsheet. Yeah, I need more coffee. A presentation, but we're going to make this so it's going to be a worksheet that the kids can actually work on and turn in. So the first thing you need to do is you need to get it so you've got, like I have it here, where you're able to see the full screen of it. If you, when you open the PDF, if you go to the side, you can see there's the zoom in, zoom out. There's this button here, which is the fit to page or fit to width. So you want to do this so that you're able to have a full view of the worksheet um, on one page. And then hold on one second here. Okay, sorry about that interruption. Okay, so anyway, what you have to do here is the first thing you have to do is take a screenshot, okay? And if you're on Windows, you open the snipping tool, which I think is the Windows key and the S. If you're on a Mac, you hit Command Shift and then the number 4. So Command Shift 4. And I don't know if you can see the difference, but now my mouse has changed to a little cross button. And so you'll just click and hold and pull the mouse over to the part you want to take a picture of. Okay, so we're just going to want to take a picture of this worksheet. And then you let go. And then that has taken a screenshot. And now the screenshot lands up on your on your desktop. Why can I not show you my desktop? What's going on here? There we go. Okay. Let me minimize this. So you can see right here, here's the screenshot of your of the worksheet we just did. Okay. So that's Command Shift and the number 4. Drag the drag it over and then click, and then that'll take the screenshot. There's a video that'll show you how to take a screenshot also that you can look up. Okay, so now once you've got your screenshot done, you want to go to your Google. You want to go to your Google Slides. What is going on here? There we go. Why is my computer being slow like this? I don't understand. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go to our Google Slides. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start your new presentation. Okay. And give it a, give it whatever name you want. God, these computers, they're so slow, and I just restarted it. Sorry it's taking so long. Okay, there we go, finally. All right, so go ahead and give it a name. And just call it worksheet 1. Okay, and then the next thing you want to do is you're going to go here to File, and you're going to go to Page Setup. And then you want to change your page setup to Custom, and you're going to just make it an 8.5 by 11. Okay. Just like we did with the Google Classroom, get rid of this stuff, give yourself a blank page, go to your background, choose your image, and like I said, find it on your desktop, either browse to your desktop file, or if you keep your window small, you can just drag it over, maybe. Yeah, just drag it over. Okay, and done. Now go ahead and make this bigger so you can see. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and view. I'm going to zoom to 100%. Makes it easier for me to see. Unfortunately, it does make it a little fuzzy. That's just kind of one of the side effects with it, but there's not really much that can be done with that. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and put text boxes in wherever you want the students to type. So we want them to answer these questions. Okay, and then since I have the one on this side, to save myself some time, I'm going to hit Command and the letter D, and that will duplicate my text boxes. They kind of become invisible. So I don't know, you may not want to duplicate them. You may just want to just draw them in every time. Oh, where'd they go? Yeah, see, there they are. See what I mean about how they kind of become invisible? But you just got to put your, oh, that one got bigger. So this is the part that takes a little bit of work, is you just have to draw in your, you have to just put all your text boxes in where you want them to be. Okay. So I know you might want to, like I said, just draw a text box every time. It's up to you. The other thing you can do with the text box to make it easier for you to see is when you draw it in, you can, while you have it highlighted like that, you can go to Format, and you can add borders and lines and just change the border color from like transparent to a light gray. And then once you do that, then you'll be able to see your text box. So you might want to go ahead and just do that. That'll make it maybe a little bit easier for you to see. Okay. So again, just the same thing. We're going to just make a text box wherever we want the students to type in. Okay, so Format. No, yeah, so Format, we're going to make our text box again the light gray. That way it's not too dark, makes it easier for the kids to see it. I can save myself some time by hitting Command D. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Duplicating the text boxes, dragging them over. Ugh. Dragging it over, dragging it over to where you want it to be. Okay, so now I have text boxes there. We have, all right, we need to put 2 more text boxes or 3 more text boxes in for these lines right here. Again, I'm going to go ahead and draw my box. I'm going to format my borders and lines. I'll turn my border to a light gray so it's easy to see. It helps the kids know where to type. I'll make 2 copies by holding down Command D and Command D. That makes my copies of it, duplicates it so it's all the same size. Okay. And there you go. So now it's done. Okay. So now let me show you what you need to do to put it into, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and I just want to make these, I just want to make these visible too. I think it's going to really help the kids here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with that one. Okay, so there you go. So now I have text boxes on my worksheet, okay? And so now here's what you want to do is you go to your Google Classroom, and I'm going to add you as a student to this class so that you're actually able to see what it looks like on the student side. So this is just kind of my holding area where I kind of do my assignments, and then that way, before I move them live over into my Google Classroom, so that way if I need to make edits or changes to them, I have like master copies of them. It's kind of a nice little trick that I use. So now I'm going to create an assignment. Okay. So I'm going to create an assignment. Okay. And I'm going to I'll call it worksheet 1. Worksheet, not sheep, worksheet 1. Complete the worksheet and click assignment completed when you are done. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add from my Google Drive. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, here we go. So here's my worksheet 1. Okay. One selected, insert. Okay. And then here's the key part right here. See right here where it says students can view file? You want to go to make a copy for each student. You have to do that before you assign it, because if you forget to do that step, you can't go back and change it. You have to delete it and post the assignment again. So you want to make a copy for each student. This is the important key right here. This gives each student their own copy of it. Then you can go ahead and you put their points, the due date, whatever, details you want. If you're grading by category, put all your grading information on here. And then you just click assign. And it goes and it does. And now, like I said, I made you a student in that class. So you're going to be able to see what it looks like from the student point of view. And then when it's done, you can go, you can do it, you can turn it in, and that's all you do with it. Yeah, and unfortunately, that's like the best workaround for worksheets like that. If you don't want to do the screenshot pictures of them, you can maybe scan them in and save them as a JPEG or something, but they've got to be that graphic file. The other thing you could do with it is you can make it into a Google form. So let's go ahead and look and see what that one would look like. Okay. So again, you're going to have to do a couple of screenshots on it to get your pictures. And with the Google form, you'll have to do some retyping. So let me show you how that one looks. All right. So we'll just go to Google Forms. And like I said, the benefit of this one, of doing the form, is you can make it up as a self-grading thing. It takes a little more time at the beginning, but it becomes self-grading, which will probably save you a ton of time on the back end. So we'll go ahead and start a new blank form. I don't know why my computer's so slow. So we're going to go ahead and put untitled form. We'll change it to worksheet 1. Okay. I always make the students put their name. Okay. Make that required. Up here at settings, over here to quizzes, you want to say make this a quiz. Assign point values to question and allow auto grading. You want to leave this lock mode on Chromebooks off because it adds security to it, but oh my god, it becomes a pain. So just make sure you leave that off. Release grade immediately after submission. Hit save. Okay, and now all right. And so now you'll just go ahead and hit make a new section. So I'm just going to kind of duplicate this worksheet. Okay, there we go. So I'm just kind of basically duplicating the worksheet. I'm typing in the description. Today is the first day of school, and you are getting to know your teacher and classmates. Match each situation to the expression you would use. Oh, you can see what a terrible typist I am. Okay, I'm embarrassed. All right. So now we'll go ahead and add a question. All right. And there's different kinds of questions. So since this first one is a matching, you can do it a couple of different ways. You could make it a multiple choice. You could make it a fill in the blank or whatever. You can probably the multiple choice, I think, is going to be. You could also do a multiple choice grid, which gives you multiple ways, but that kind of works only for shorter things. This one's a little bit big for a multiple choice grid. So I think what I would actually do with this one is I would do a drop down. Okay. And so question number 1, all right, to introduce yourself. All right. And then option 1. I don't know how to do the Spanish keys on the keyboard. And I really just don't know how to do it. I don't have Spanish keyboard set up here. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to have the question marks and accents and everything on there, but you can come back in and fix it if you want to do this method. So we'll say, ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Él es Pedro. Ella es Elsa. ¿Cómo se llama él? Soy your name. Soy sauce. Being funny. ¿Quién es ella? And ¿cómo se llama usted? Okay. So that was a bit of typing. All right. But here's the cool part. All right. So you're going to go ahead. All right. You ready for this? This is the really cool part. Hit required. Means they can't skip it. Hit answer key. You pick the right answer. Make the check mark on it. Done. Then right here, duplicate. See, now all my answers are already there. Now all I have to do is put the next one. To ask who a certain girl is. And again, you go down to the answer key. We're going to uncheck that one. We're going to check the right answer. And we're going to hit done. Okay. Duplicate. Same thing. Next one. To ask a classmate his name. Let's see. So again, go to the answer key. We're going to uncheck the wrong one. We're going to ask. You can check the right answer. Done. Duplicate the question. To tell who another boy is. Answer key. Uncheck wrong. Check right. Click done. Duplicate. To ask someone a boy's name. Answer key. Uncheck wrong. Check right. Click done. I made a wrong answer, didn't I? Desk classmate, his name. Go back to the answer key. That should be como se llama usted, shouldn't it? Okay, answer key. Done. Duplicate to ask the teacher her name. Oh no, that should be the usted because that's the formal, right? All right. This is why I don't teach Spanish. I'm really bad at it. So done. Let me go back and fix that right answer. Ask a classmate his name. Answer key. You want to go como te llamas. That's the informal, right? Did I get that right now? Okay. I'll share this so you can edit it in case I got any of them wrong. Okay, and so you can see right here, boom, 7 points. Because I gave 1 point for the name, so you can keep track of your questions. Got one more to duplicate. Duplicate, and then we're going to say who is the girl next to you. The answer key. Again, uncheck the wrong answer, check the right answer, and hit done. Okay, so that's our first section. Now we'll go on, we'll create a new section. Okay. Write how you would greet each person below. Be sure to ask some people how they're doing. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and add a question. All right, for these kind, we want to have short answer questions. So we're going to say, Mr. Tanaka in the morning. Now, you want to remove this response validation. Now, if you want to, you can type in the correct answer. You can add in multiple correct answers, or you can just leave it blank, and then that'll just leave it for you to put in. Buenos días, Señor Tanaka. Eanaka. Okay, so you could put in the correct answer. So you could put in the correct answer if you want, or you can just leave it blank. Either one. As long as you don't mark all other answers incorrect, it will save it for you to manually grade. Okay. And so then we'll go ahead and add a next question. I'm going to change that to short answer. Your friend at school. Make sure you hit required so they can't go back and just skip them. They have to type something. Next one. Mrs. Wilson in the afternoon. Make it short answer. Required. Next question. Mrs. Garcia. In the evening. Short answer. Add Mr. Acero before noon. Okay, and so that's it for that one. So now we have add section. Okay, look at the illustrations. Then provide an appropriate response to tell how each person is feeling following the modelo. Okay. So here again, you're going to want to go ahead and do the screenshot. Command Shift 4. And you just do, let's see here. Command Shift and number. And then you're just going to do, this time we're just going to do just a screenshot of just the pictures, right? All right, and then that saves to our desktop. And here we're going to go ahead and add an image. Insert image, we're going to upload. I just realized you might not have been seeing any of this. Desktop, screenshot, and open. I hope you were able to see this. I don't know. I don't know if you've been able to see any of this. I hope you've been able to see this. I really do. Anyway, so then here we have the picture. And so then we'll go ahead and do just a text box for the Modelo. And we'll say, Buenos días, señora. ¿Cómo está usted? Estoy bien. Gracias. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put in our questions. Okay, and here again, we'll just do short answer. Hola, Luisa, ¿cómo estás? And we can put the, we could put in a correct answer if we wanted to. Estoy triste. She looks very sad to me. I don't know if I had that right. Okay. And then we'll do our next one. Hola, Bernardo. Bernardo. ¿Qué tal? And then we're going to again make that short answer. And then our last one. Buenas tardes. Señora. ¿Cómo está? And make that a short answer. And then we're done. Okay. All right, so I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry if you didn't get all, I don't know, things got weird with my recording. So I'm going to send it to you, but hopefully you can see it. Okay.